halftime. The starting... The week is starting off right. DA, it's all you.
Hey there, Kevin.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Vucevic, DeRozan out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
Now here is Davis. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Boy, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Westbrook missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Vucevic. Ball from long range. Chicago with a new 14. And there's the pass to DeRozan. The second chance effort. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. And Lonzo Ball with the 3. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago. Davis against Vucevic. Looking to end the run, and Davis can't get it to go.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Outside DeRozan. And there's the drive, and DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. What's the most important thing, Clark, a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
Now here's James. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Bulls on D. Stolen by Ball.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Horton Tucker. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Out to the right wing. Out to DeRozan. Passes it to Ball. Over Westbrook. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball.
Anthony's pull-up shot is lethal, guys. Exceptional at shooting while in rhythm.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He gets it in there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. Definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Chicago leading by 6. Caruso kicks to Williams. Outside DeRozan. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso. He's off on that one. Good D by Westbrook. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Bradley. Lays it up off the glass.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Caruso, the pass to Bradley. Kicked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And that one's good. Caruso's got his second bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Davis. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. And the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in. Now here's DeRozan. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Chicago.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to White. Driving inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
None. Jordan can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Right side Bradley. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Caruso. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Shot's good by Anthony.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description.
Conflict just builds character.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, Sir Jake.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony is out there with Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Nunn in at the point. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as argued. Thank you. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from James.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. I mean, he's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's James. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Green. DeRozan dishes to White. Vucevic trying to get open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Nunn. To the middle. Here's Howard. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. Here's White into the lane. A rebound by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Jordan. Horton Tucker comes in for Dwight Howard. And Bradley subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Ball. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Lakers trail by 8. To the inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Here's Horton Tucker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Count that one. Now just a 4-point Bulls lead. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Williams in for Green. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bradley against Davis. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Dosunmu sinks the triple. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
looking around. And Davis now top of the key. 6 to shoot. Over Bradley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Here's Caruso. Drops in the layup for 2. Caruso's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Anthony, the pass to Horton Tucker. Davis down low, guarded by Bradley. They grab their own miss. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
All distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan, he's checked in for Davis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Bradley. And Chicago also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Dosunmu.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
White, good.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll have the free throw line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him. Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Bulls up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points. And that's going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Green, then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. James in the post. He's against Green.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Green passes to Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be in DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. And 12 points for Davis.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him. Giving you his entire package right now.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Oh, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pass to James. Shoots over DeRozan. Here's Westbrook. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Like one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two guys, his back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Westbrook passes to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Horton Tucker's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Bradley kicks to Westbrook. LeBron against Green. The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ball finds DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. Lakers trail by 7. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley. Chicago also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. They get it back, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Nunn against White. The pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Nunn passes to Carmelo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago to stop the drought, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Anthony with the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Nunn passes to Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lobbed up there for Howard. That shot off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
For the 3. Caruso, no good. Outside Anthony. Gets to the corner and buries it. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Anthony. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Howard. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. White the pass to Dosunmu. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming in.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Jordan. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Bulls, Green comes in for Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Bradley passes to Carmelo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Anthony dishes to Howard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Vucevic. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
At the line for the Lakers, Dwight Howard.
That's good from Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role, and plays it pretty well.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
The feed to Howard. Shoots over Vucevic. Offensive rebound. James. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That'll be his second foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Alex Caruso. Horton Tucker. The pass to Brantley. They get the rebound. And it's in there. Howard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch and shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Chicago also making some changes. Light comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Caruso, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Vucevic against Davis. Shoots over Vucevic. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
James against DeRozan. No good that time. Bulls trail by 5. Here's White. Here he goes. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And, hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level, certainly as for White.
Here's LeBron. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's stolen by Green. High post Vucevic to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the 7-foot frame of Vucevic creates a lot of problems, causes a lot of problems for defenders, especially when he's close to the bucket.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Inside, here's Horton Tucker. And it's Chicago with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. To take the lead. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Westbrook passes to Davis.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught fire.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Davis. Caruso gets to DeRozan. Bullseye!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And looking at how much time they had, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu.
AD staring them down, letting them know this ain't over yet.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. We've got 28 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Caruso. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Westbrook. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league, despite being in the league since 2003.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th. Williams against LeBron. With the drive. Got it!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Here's Caruso. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg.